This is U.S. Storm Center. A historic and dangerous blizzard is hammering the Northeast right now, and the situation is rapidly evolving. Winter storm. Hernando has officially intensified into a bomb cyclone, with its central pressure dropping more than 40 millibars in just 24 hours, a rate of intensification that meteorologists rarely see outside of tropical systems. This is one of the most powerful nor'easters to strike the I-95 corridor in years, and for tens of millions of people, the worst of it is still unfolding. More than 54 million people from the central Appalachians to coastal Maine are currently under winter storm or blizzard warnings. 6 states, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Massachusetts, Connecticut, and Delaware, have declared states of emergency. National Guard units have been deployed across the region. Blizzard warnings are in effect from the Delmarva Peninsula all the way through coastal New England, including all 5 boroughs of New York City. It is the first blizzard warning issued for the city in 9 years. For Boston, it is the first in 4 years. New York City is being hit hard. Snowfall totals between 12 and 20 inches are expected for the metro area, with wind gusts reaching 40 to 60 miles per hour and isolated gusts approaching 70. A citywide travel ban was in effect from 9 p.m. Sunday through noon Monday. Bridges and tunnels have been restricted, schools are closed, and non-essential city services have been suspended. Long Island finds itself near the center of the storm's most intense snow bands. Some communities on Long Island are seeing snowfall rates of 3 to 4 inches per hour. Total accumulations of 18 to 28 inches are possible across parts of Nassau and Suffolk counties. The difference in snowfall totals between towns just 10 miles apart could be dramatic, depending on where the heaviest bands set up. New Jersey is experiencing something that has never happened before in recorded history. Every single county in the state is under a blizzard warning simultaneously. Newark and Jersey City are looking at 15 to 26 inches. Toms River could see close to 27 inches. Ocean County is already reporting widespread power outages, with plows struggling to keep pace with accumulation rates. In Philadelphia, heavy wet snow, the kind that snaps power lines and brings down tree limbs, is falling at a rate of 1 to 2 inches per hour. Total snowfall in the city is expected to reach 12 to 18 inches. The Lehigh Valley and Mount Pocono could see close to 2 feet. Boston is being battered from multiple directions. Blizzard conditions are ongoing, with snowfall rates of 1 to 3 inches per hour. The city could receive more than 20 inches before the storm exits, with wind gusts near 75 miles per hour along the coast. Coastal flood warnings are stacked on top of the snow threat. Southeast Massachusetts, near Foxborough and the Cape, could see some of the highest totals in the entire storm, potentially over 30 inches. Cape Cod and Nantucket are facing near hurricane-force wind gusts approaching 80 miles per hour. That is the equivalent of a Category 1 hurricane, and the combination of those winds with heavy, wet snow creates an extreme risk of prolonged power outages. Providence, Worcester, Hartford, and New Haven are all under blizzard warnings. Accumulations of 12 to 20 inches are expected across those cities, with conditions making travel not just dangerous, but effectively impossible. In the mid-Atlantic, Baltimore is looking at 6 to 12 inches with gusts up to 55 miles per hour. Washington, D.C. is seeing 4 to 10 inches, with the rain-to-snow transition occurring earlier than models predicted, meaning totals could trend higher. Farther upstate, Buffalo, Rochester, and Syracuse are contending with the Maine storm system compounded by lake-effect snow off the Great Lakes. The lake effect machine is expected to continue running through at least Tuesday. The Great Lakes Snowbelt and western New York could see significant additional accumulations on top of what the nor'easter brings. Power outages are already widespread and climbing. More than 100,000 customers across the region lost power overnight, with the hardest hit states including New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, and Virginia. Utility crews are working under dangerous conditions, but the combination of extreme winds and heavy wet snow, the kind that is most destructive to infrastructure, means restoration times could stretch into days, not hours. At the region's airports, more than 10,000 flights have been canceled through Monday and Tuesday, according to flight tracking data. JFK, LaGuardia, Newark, Boston Logan, and Philadelphia International are all operating under severe disruption. Passengers are urged to check their flight status directly with their airline before making any attempt to travel. Mass transit across the region has been suspended or severely curtailed. Rail, bus, and light rail systems that typically serve millions of daily commuters are halted or running on emergency schedules only. Commercial vehicle bans are in effect on major interstates to prevent jackknife trucks from blocking emergency access routes. Thundersnow, a rare phenomenon that occurs when the atmosphere is extremely unstable during a snowstorm, is possible overnight, particularly across southeastern New England. It's honestly a sign of just how energetic this system is. After the storm clears Tuesday, conditions will not immediately improve. Temperatures are expected to crash 10 to 20 degrees below normal in the days that follow. Wind chills below zero are likely. Anyone who loses power during the storm could face a dangerous secondary, cold threat as temperatures plummet. Carbon monoxide poisoning is a serious and preventable risk during power outages. Generators must be operated at least 20 feet from any door, window, or vent. Under no circumstances should a generator be run inside a garage, basement, or enclosed space. Carbon monoxide has no odor and no color. By the time symptoms appear, it may already be life-threatening. Residents across the region are urged to check on elderly neighbors, bring pets indoors, keep gas tanks at least half full in case a vehicle is needed for emergency heat, and prepare for a minimum of 3 days without power. Charge all devices now. This is one of the most significant winter storms to strike the Northeast in many years. From New Jersey's first ever statewide blizzard warning to New York City's first blizzard warning in nearly a decade to near hurricane-force gusts along the Massachusetts coast, the historical nature of this event is real. Stay off the roads, stay indoors, monitor official emergency alerts for your area, and follow the guidance of local and state authorities. U.S. Storm Center will continue